So now we try again. Next on stage, please welcome warmly Rafael and Alexandra with the project Exempt From Theory.
Share ideas and experience with young people who no doubt have their own share in shaping world's future. We all learned from our initiatives that each individual working with a group of equally enthusiastic people has the ability to make a change in the school, workplace, community, city, country, continent, or even all world. Imagine that this really happens. A group of individuals working together, changing their surroundings on a daily basis. How much would we all benefit from it? Having in mind that only 16% of those aged between 16 and 24 volunteers, we decide to spread this idea all over our country.
Our first observation was that young people actually are not capable of doing practical things in real life. Exactly, Polish school, and not only Polish, is a thing of the past. What we learn is theoretical knowledge, which shows the PISA ranking, International Education Ranking. We excel in theory, but in practical skills we are ranked really low. Students have a minor position on the job market. They finish their studies after long years, but they still are not prepared to face challenges of the real life. So how to help them? We need no more theory, but pure practice. Practicing projects, in social projects. And that's how Exempt From Theory began.
What we did, we create an interactive educational platform which served as a step-by-step recipe for a successful social project. As we are now official representative of Project Management Institute in Poland, we based on international project management standards. So every tool, every technique our users learn can be immediately utilized in business projects. Our users can also make use of knowledge bank, quizzes, forms, and individual help from more experienced viewers. How did it work? First, our users create a team. Then, together, working in the team, they chose social problem and found the solution. Then, they planned how to implement this solution, including budget, schedule, work breakdown structure, and then they did it in real life. After, measure the impact.
Our objective was to provide a win-win situation. The participants devoted their time, their efforts, and their feelings for their local communities. And in return, they received not only gratitude, but also first professional experience, which they can use in their CV. Also, they gain practical skills in project management and international certificate signed by PMI, which is recognized by employers all across the world.
After 4 years of pilot Exempt From Theory project in the capital city of Poland, armed with tailored portal, certificates, patronage of President of Republic of Poland, Minister of Education, and the biggest Polish companies and international companies as sponsors, we finally were able to reach out to every single high student in Poland. 2014 was, to indicate whether our long preparation turned out to be effective and our risky choice, social enterprise over corporate career, was worth it. On our main page was a map which displayed a pin every time new user joined Exempt From Theory. You can only imagine our emotions watching it became more pink.
Did we succeed? Let the numbers stand as the answer. Our initial goal was to attract 3,000 users. We more than doubled that. With 7,000 users, we immediately became second biggest competition for high school students. They made more than 300 projects, from which benefited more than 500,000 people. 700,000 hours were spent for providing a positive change for local communities across the country. Now, we not only make a new next edition of Exempt From Theory, but we also have 1,500 alumni who got hooked while making social projects. And as you can see, they really love the Exempt From Theory experience. Now, we provide their next undertakings. They show their peers that doing social projects, their own ideas is sexy. They are also offered places on world's best universities. So is Exempt From Theory life-changing experience? Certainly. 3 years ago, I took part in the pilot edition of Exempt From Theory. I was a high school student, prospective, successful, and with really concrete plan for my future. I wanted to work in a big corporation, to earn appropriate salary, but after I had done 3 exactly projects on my own idea, it totally changed my mind. I got an offer from Exempt From Theory to join their core team, and I accepted it with the greatest joy. This year, being 20 years old, I was contacted, reached out by the Department of Strategy of the biggest bank in the Polish market, and I said no. I rejected their offer and decided to devote more time and more of myself for Exempt From Theory.
Of course. Of course, we do not expect all our alumni to work in social enterprises, but we do make them socially responsible, because all we stand for is socially responsible managers, businessmen, decision makers, is more sustainable and friendly world for all. Thank you.
Perfect. So floor is up once again for the jury for your questions.
Well, firstly, congratulations to you on your maturity at your young age to make such big decisions. You call yourselves exempt from theory, but ultimately the tool utilizes project management theory to impart the very skills for social action that you want to realize. I want to understand, if your figures show the success that you just demonstrated to us, how exactly does this project management theory, your content, ultimately actually translate to the sort of action you see, and how sustainable are the projects that you attribute to your success? Thank you.
Project management standards, which we provide on our platform, is, I can promise, no bullshit. It's based on our own experience. I was a project manager in strategy and project management department in one of the biggest Polish energy company, and I learned a lot of tools, which most of them was unuseful. Then I realized which of these tools are really useful. For example, workbook and structure, easy but very useful. And on our platform, it is impossible to find something which is not useful in a social project.
we deal with the problem that when we have some classes at school which are said to be practical, we do business plan. Is it practice? No, practice is doing it in real life, like putting it into reality. That's something completely different. And that's what we are fighting with. We want to make people do real practice, and that's this provocative title, and also because we don't want to attract directly the head of schools or teachers, we want to attract the students, and they really get hooked. They find it sexy, as I have said, and that's our goal, to change their attitude. There was another. Yes, our project is really complex and it develops quickly. Now we have also kind of, we call it accelerator. It's for the projects that decide to continue and change interpretation or social entrepreneurship. But most projects are from the need of the heart, that people see kind of problem, they don't know their neighbors, they want to show their peers how to eat healthily, they want to educate the elderly about the usage of computers, and they do it, and then they often move on to something bigger, greater. It's not everyone makes another edition, but that's the experience that they will always have, and at this very important moment of life, when you shape your attitudes. And
realize how pleasure is to do something good for others. It's not possible to
read about that.
Yeah, to show this on the poster.
Yeah, they have to live it.
Yeah.
So what do you think your project and your company will be like in 3 years' time?
Yes. Can I? Well, our plans, as you can see, we and our partners and sponsors as well, we were amazed with our results. So we are hungry, and we want more. We want to reach out for more people. This year, we also attract the university students, not only high school students, and we provide them with more advanced knowledge, and we want more better results from them. We encourage them to go to get more money, to go to more beneficiaries, and we also, of course, as we are in international environment now, we of course think of going international.
Next year we are going to translate our knowledge on our platform to English, and 2 next years we are going to find as many partners in local areas as possible.
We're excited to see how we'll adopt in different cultures, but we see it as something really universal.
Thanks so much. Even if I'm not convinced about the business case, frankly speaking, but what I see as an impact, if you can translate it from the Polish experience to others, I would see the real impact of your project as we have it now, the situation in Europe today, on integrating migrants and refugees. And if we can use such a platform for having young people to help with educating and with integrating people, I think this might be a larger tool that we can use. Maybe we can speak in the course of the event, but I think there is a case, and maybe you think about it. Thanks.
The advantage of our project is that we don't set a certain topic to make projects about. The users choose the things they are interested in, the things that are obstacles in their everyday lives. And this year we observed that there are several projects addressing the issue of immigrants. So we don't have to encourage people to do that. We just say, find things that makes you angry, that you can deal with